warm welcome to Tavuli News and Current Affairs. Now, coming up in the program, drugs are becoming a major concern nationwide, sparking renewed calls to review the 80+ years old law as authorities respond to the rising issue.
And a lot of issues associated with this drug.
Looking at Muslim society as a whole, ini fragmented, totally not prepared enough for this thing.
With more youths entering the job market each year, finding stable work is becoming a growing challenge.
It's hard for you to blame him too, So, question I'm come across no man, how now by me help him
Parenting is the foundation of society, and the Anglican Church of Melanesia is promoting positive parenting as social issue challenges grow.
If we don't address these issues now, we are heading for disaster.
We'll also bring you a little angelic voice that has gone viral online.
For some just apu numa for kind of some out numa talent plus more sister blumi.
And later, living a healthy lifestyle should be a priority for all. We speak with a local professional fitness coach about staying fit and well.
Sometimes we lack of exercise too.
Hello and welcome. You're watching Tavuli News and Current Affairs. Now bringing you stories that matters every Wednesday. I'm Jeremy Gual. Thanks for joining us. First up, the Ministry of Infrastructure has announced the start of the road construction along the seaside section from Heritage Park Roundabout to Sipa Junction, beginning this month. Now this marks stage 1 of the Mendana Avenue ceiling work under the Land and Maritime Connectivity Project in partnership with China's Civil Engineering Construction Corporation.
Similar meetings previous to this as we progressed the different road sections. But this morning's is just to place some emphasis on works in Mendana Avenue, particularly as we're going to be closing one of the carriageways. And to make people aware of what's happening and the processes that are in place to mitigate any impacts as to businesses and the commercial activities. So as I said, that's the main reason today.
We need to provide some updates and provide the new schedule of activities. That is the very main purpose of this activity, to provide the stakeholders, to the affected stakeholders, particularly here in from the seaside, from HP roundabout going to the Commonwealth Junction, of course seaside and the land side. This we call this segment 1 and segment 2, and also to provide them updates, and also to provide a venue for the stakeholders to raise their issues and concerns. And of course, for us to collectively identify measures that to mitigate these possible negative impacts, not only to our motorists but also to the business operations in the area. And of course, just to continue, this is part of the process of continuing the deepening of appreciation of our stakeholders, not only as contractors and the consultants and the MID, but all as well as the stakeholders, because this project is for the people.
Work will run for 1 month and includes excavation, pavement, and asphalt sealing. Now the runabout will be temporarily closed, with motorists advised to use alternative routes. Now the ministry urges public cooperation to ensure safety during the works.
MID safeguards team. Purposely, MID's role in these consultations is MID is the client, and we have ADB is the donor, and we have the CS, the supervision consultant team. They are the team that supervises the contractor. So our role is to make sure that everything that is asked or required by the donor and the client are held or are in compliance. So the project has a stakeholder engagement plan So the consultations is under that. So that is a requirement that we have fulfilled this morning. We usually have them on the sections that are active. We usually have the meetings prior to the physical construction, so that we make all the stakeholders, the public, know about what is going to happen. And it is important that they are informed prior to the construction. So MID as the client, and MID has the responsibility of the road. So we are here as a team with the supervisor, consultant, and the contractor as well. So yeah, that's the whole purpose of the meeting this morning, for public consultations with the key stakeholders as well as the public.
For the TMP for land side, for the segment 1 from HP roundabout up to Commonwealth Junction, it will be implemented only for the construction period. After that one, when we transfer to land side, the land side TMP will be used, and the seaside TMP, of course, will not be in use. And also, the signages there will be subject to change depending on the actual situation on site.
Drugs are now a major topic of discussion. While concerns continue, it has also brought renewed attention to 80-year-old law, which many says need urgent review. Last week, the Bills and Legislation Committee met with key ministries, stakeholders, and civil society groups. Now, the discussion highlighted gaps and the need for clearer policies. Here's the story. A clearer pathway is now emerging for the Dangerous Drugs Amendment Bill 2025 as it undergoes review before the Bills and Legislation Committee.
We believe the time has come for our laws to move forward, move beyond reaction, and be proactive at how we legislate, or what we termed as future-proofing our drugs legislation.
The proposed amendment aims to address the seriousness of drugs-related issues in the country and strengthen the legal framework. Discussions have focused on the impacts of drugs on communities, particularly the growing concern of methamphetamine.
Who knows in the future if the production is here in Solomon Island, it will be affordable for all the youths. So I think we support the idea of increasing the penalty as well.
There will be not just be a cost for the individual. There may also be hidden cost of enforcing severe penalties for the Solomon Islands government.
This one I'm for a very strong drug, and how me come in the country blame me. That's why we have to do away with what kind illegal ports and all that. Something was saying, no, me looking at me. Be bringing up something him no kill too, yeah.
Authorities, including the police, acknowledge ongoing efforts to combat drug activities, but say their operations depend largely on the powers and capacity provided under existing laws.
So we will still think positive that one day this funding issue will come to an end, so that we implement our plans effectively.
Don't hold your breath. Might suffocate yourself.
With growing concerns over drug use, stakeholders warn that the issue is also contributing to wider social problems within communities.
I must say that there is a steady increase, and a lot of issues associated with this drug continues to affect ordinary Solomon Islanders. We've received complaints, domestic violence, and other offences.
While the amendment bill is seen as a step forward, it remains a matter of public interest, with many Solomon Islanders closely following its progress.
Parent, me feel awesome. All these drugs, how now they come in? They shouldn't be here. Because many things, or the goods, or the services, or whatever, have come into a country, have come through process, yeah, have come through whatever, yeah, checks and also where the government doing, yeah, and all these drugs, those are foreign things. that them come into our country. How come now to come into our country?
I'm dependent entirely of what the stakeholders were involved for put us make a pose for him must stop, yeah, ba? So like we got lots of drugs coming in and this one more. So I think one fella made a strategy for put a stop normal him. Have no having death penalty. Otherwise, we have lots of drug finish, but no anything happen no more.
Because me looking at society as a whole, me bra fragmented, bra, bra totally not prepared enough for this thing.
As more young people enter the job market each year, finding stable employment becomes tougher. Many are left waiting for opportunities. Now, with growing youth populations in communities, questions remain about access to jobs and who is lucky enough to secure one. Our reporter Margaret Nwake has more.
Solomon Islands is one of the homes to growing youth population, yet many of these youths remain with lack of stable jobs. Opportunities exist, but some say it is difficult to find one, especially for those struggling financially.
One of the biggest challenge every youth have financial problem. Yeah, nothing. People depend on land, not kind, then due to lack of employment. I'm not with problem. Some plans or something, but I'm not fulfilled because
what things me find him hard to masami. No anyone help me for doing what me apply for him, course me take him.
Since for selling for school fee or some for go school bag mo for man garing paper for time. Any contract was we go lago wakalo any big contract was
still sitting for go school then but as me talent was and due to selling a problem so I'm now sitting for rest of time but me still garam takat garam sitting for Sunday would do.
Youth unemployment continues to rise in communities, and local leaders highlight how essential it is to have young people engaged in work. As this issue grows, it has become a pressing challenge for community leaders to address.
Most of the youths today, after leaving school, or get an organ work for doing, but the whole time or whole day, or get to spend him nothing no more. Yeah. In time me looking time say problem lo family self, but him no straight yeah. Him problem lo community yeah. And the community now should work for the betterment of the whole youth yeah. If any funding or same for supporting more get youths, then you may get assist me and you may now care for all get that. Take him that one and you may utilize him and not get a train inside.
To prepare young people for the future, YEXI hosts programs that focus on practical life skills is one of the great leading pathways. From learning how to build a business to managing finances and developing critical thinking. These trainings give youths the tools they need to succeed. By encouraging participation, YEXI helps generations today to gain confidence and equipped for tomorrow's opportunities.
Based on data and facts, every year we get dropouts. We have a big number of dropouts. And I think young people no really savvy where na next place what goal hen. So I would like to say any dropouts out there or any young people who stay and confused and maybe finding the next approach blame on when I forgo. If there's any young people out there where you interest in business, I think YEXI is a platform set up for you. Target Blumifala mainly informal sector. So you man you sell them ring cake, you man you run them top up, you man you run them any canteen. Nifa set up Blumifala for accommodating kind businesses yourself. We open up to everyone where like for grow, but specifically inside the entrepreneurship. I think one of the main trainings where MIFA really like for capturing because I'm inside the top 3 challenges block members from financial literacy. Worry MIFA is to empower you as a member, and within the next 3 or 4 years, MIFA like looking that you grow and then you're ready for transition go na formal space.
Back to reality, creating jobs in the country is also one biggest challenge, with only 34% of youth participate in the labor force.
Me run of a pastry small home business, where me focus mainly on doing pizza, compete with Honiara big bakery places. I'm a little bit hard. Related low price, for quality, me fala making quality pizza.
Despite over 80,000 people in formal employment, the small private sector continues to struggle to absorb the country's growing youth population. For Tavuli News, I'm Margaret Nwake.
Parenting is the foundation of society, beginning at home, yet many say it's lacking today. Now, the Anglican Church of Melanesia is shining a light on positive parenting as social issues rise. Let's take a look.
It all starts at home, is what they say.
Like before, the discipline before was different. Like before, when I grew up, I was scared a lot. You know, to whip, using whip here, and also the discipline me for garden before, like they wanted the best for us.
Lady Mary Vunagi, a long-serving pioneer for the Positive Parenting Initiative, says the issue of parenting is a real concern for the country.
If we don't address these issues now, we are heading for disaster. Especially our children are moving from drug to drug, and the attitude don't respect anymore now for parents and for leaders too.
This initiative, which began in 2011, aims to promote positive parenting as a key foundation for strong families. The Anglican Church of Melanesia is exploring ways to ensure this model reaches communities across the country.
Future blow nation brain with the community brain within the youths here. And all these youths of the garem of parents here and the guidance where we keep him. And once positive parenting, we deal with them the positive families and how Baba upbringing blow the youths within homes. Baba we have address him not solutions abuse. Let's start with the youths.
This issue is something that our country is faced up with. Like our children, they are our hearts, we are the parents, and we want to see children rising and thriving in a way that we would like them to see them in the future. So it is a collective effort. All of us should work together in order to address these issues.
With around 60% of Solomon Islands' population under the age of 25, youth-related social issues are significant. Positive parenting is seen as a potential game changer. The president of the Mothers Union echoes this sentiment.
Can we really deal with home, where mother and father, where family can start to follow children, and every teaching to follow doing from home. Him now reflecting how Pikinini by grow home. And before Pikinini him go out and him look at whatever behavior and to conduct him the public or the communities. Him come from home. So if he is straight from home, but him expect him or get the best Pikinini where savelo big man, Pikinini where him savelo culture, Pikinini him sagarem respect, Pikinini him save building good relationship with other children or families or within our communities.
In urban centers such as Honiara, economic stress, unemployment and overcrowding can reduce parental presence at home, limiting supervision and engagement with children. The initiative offers hope, with churches positioned as key community players.
My dream and vision and prayers is that this program helps reach out within the church, not only the Anglican Church of Melanesia, but I think if all the denominations will take him on board, at the Babahem is so great, so that we together build our nation through our through the pathway of positive family and positive time.
The Anglican Church of Melanesia, through the Mothers Union, is working on collaborative approaches to ensure positive parenting is promoted, not just within one denomination, but across all communities in the country.
Church cannot work on its own. The government cannot work on its own. But we all need to work together to address these issues.
If you've been scrolling through social media, especially Facebook and TikTok, you may have seen a little angelic voice taking the internet by storm. Now, what started as a bit of fun last week, Thursday, quickly became a social media sensation, attracting millions of viewers and followers, even catching the attention of Pacific artists like Vanessa Koi, just to name a few. Now, we've met with 6-year-old Philomena Afu Orisi from Kwayo and Kwarai in Malaita province, along with her father and brother, to learn more about the young talented whose voice is winning hearts online.
Mi go kasim hem, mi teken video blem, 2-3 video blem. De mi upload no TikTok account blomina. Mi no expect him for sem. Mi just upload noma for kind of sem. Some out noma talent blo small sister blomi. Out of the sudden, hem bara go viral na. And
I mean, local culture. Mi follow that before I sing lot of custom dance kind of sem. But I sing before come lot of tradition. And time come custom stage blow me. For me, a little bit sing, but not that really where Uncle Lahem, Garem, that fella voice him, sing how abuse. Me follow a little bit sing law. I mean, training a little bit vocal law at the practice and me sing come lo youth, but not that really for me follow go on like what am happened today. For me follow me no and for I mean like for expose like oh what a fan was him Garem ban yeah, like.
Time look at this comment or some mission name start off with them new journey ne. This one name just beginning blame name or the Pacific sing out start for looking ne. The more but I'm still coming. But for now, was me looking me bara some sok na ba. Some truan to. This one bara over too much ne. So how me looking so
Mi fala garem ota related uncle below him like example Macpherson Baya Ella where him sing nara sister and osem time if I look him osem him not really osem line na him osem him just pass on come no more if him taking that full responsibility for stand out and him sing because I believe him talented where God bless him if I with them. Time goes on, me fala ba family ba have to get him on place where him sing and help him for boost him moral for singing and him encourage him to at a small ones but me fala for once but to come part and help him lo what talented God him give him.
What a story of a talented, young, and amazing Philomena who shared her moment with us. All the very best. But don't go away just yet. After the break, we'll bring you more on the OFC's Women World Cup qualifiers Pool A action in Honiara this week. And the big question, why maintaining a healthy lifestyle is so important. That's coming up next in sports. Welcome back to sports. The OFC Women's World Cup Qualifier Pool A matches are taking place this week in Honiara, exciting football fans across the country. Emma Komasi gives us the update.
The road to the FIFA Women's World Cup 2027 continues in the Oceania qualifiers as teams compete for a spot in the next stage of the competition. 8 teams are pooled in 2 groups, Group A hosted in Honiara and Group B in Bar, Fiji. In Group A action, the Solomon Islands women's national football team suffered a heavy loss to New Zealand 8-0 on Monday. New Zealand's dominated attacking performance secured their second win of the tournament, confirming their place in the semi-finals where they will face American Samoa. For the Solomon Islands side, this marks the second loss of the campaign, also going down to American Samoa in the first match of the qualifier. Despite the heavy scoreline to New Zealand, head coach say their focus is now on regrouping and making improvements ahead of the next fixture this week.
Ran to the very end, tackled to the very end, fought to the very end. I think that deserves a lot of praise and a lot of credit. Any nation here playing New Zealand is going to find it difficult. What I love about my girls is, and what I'm so proud of them, is that they never gave up. They kept fighting to the very end because that's the type of people Solomon people are. They never give up. They keep fighting, and I think we saw a lot of those qualities today, and they stuck together. More importantly, it's no secret we're in a transition sort of period with the national team. A lot of our senior players now they're not going to be here next World Cup campaign. So Sis Vision is already starting to look at who's going to be the next crew of players coming through. My background is a development background. That's what I'm known for in Australia, hence why I'm here. So you'll see we've given young players an opportunity here. We gave them an opportunity at MSG because we know that in time we have to be able to replace these players with good young players.
Now for Mayahan, the New Zealand find themselves in the box with only a minute.
Be proud to us and what young ones were joining team this one in my development side but too, and we're happy to much that I get to experience this level of football and playing for the country and playing the home ground. I think I'll build from this tournament, get him experience and move to the next level and continue with them football career better.
She took it first time.
Solomon Islands will now shift their attention to the upcoming clash against Samoa on Thursday, aiming to close their campaign on a positive note. Emma Komasi, Tavuli Sport.
And finally, a healthy lifestyle and regular physical activity should be a priority for everyone. Balancing nutrition, proper rest, mental well-being, hydration, and exercise are key to staying healthy. We spoke with Solomon Islands professional fitness coach for Amwana. Here's Lisa Osifello with the story.
Living a healthy lifestyle should be a top priority. And the main components of having a healthy lifestyle is having a balanced diet, nutrition, good sleep and rest, looking after your mental well-being, hydration, and regular physical activity. 30 minutes of moderate activity most days, like going to the gym, aerobics, dancing, or simply just taking a walk is good for you. Now, today we hear from someone who lives by regular physical activity, and he is Fa'a Moana, a professional fitness coach and someone who cares about the wellness of others through promoting regular exercise.
Me, sport, me used to be a former national basketball player, rep. I think 99 me start out na lo Pacific game lo go so. Me basketball come go, me athlete go, me end up head coach. Me head coach for women's team. Then later me take na men's team head coach more. Then go me come back play. Then me decide for me take na physical side. This one no more here. Have more general fitness no more. General fitness and body weight. Mifala no holen tumasok ata dumbbells ota weight ya. Mifala weight mifala body weight and chair. Mifala do dream and mainly program for ata women from 20 to 50 plus.
At the break of dawn, assisting in various fitness sessions in schools, companies, private clubs, and even on national duty. And in the evening, engages in a special session, a fitness session for women, promoting healthy diet and the very importance of a healthy lifestyle, and that's having regular physical activity.
Diet, imi talk about imi era saya na but time talk about finish by saval go na efficiency na ya so but mi talamat na time ko last please just eat clean and eat healthy no mo ya hemo sen no ma truck usa talero truck even petrol then go refill lo diesel and wrong na so and you can wrong wrong too ya so eat clean no mo eat healthy as always mi talem na group blomi ota ladies ya imi exercise for fit and look nice enough for go Olympic. So just for exercise no more, whether your size you look everything imi alright imi flow no more. Imi sometimes imi lack of exercise too. Every time we go time you kasim doctor. Time doctor say, oh, but you need him exercise, yeah. But if body and totok, by him say, you heavy too much, you say, yeah, no body, but me looking, stakalo imia, exercise, ako mo sabutin priority. This time, me looking, start to come out, ota men blame me, start to come out of office, go play soccer, ota start move around, yeah. And ota women, this time, especially limited, at karan mo start to karan confidence na. You see, okay, they can shout, they can jump, and the way they wear, yeah. Okay, just confident look at mama that, yeah. So I can do it too, yeah. So
an all-rounder when it comes to sports, serving the national basketball team in the 1990s, coached national teams, clubs, and dedicated to promoting regular physical activity. Fa'a's dedication to sports has been outstanding, being recognized with a medal for his community service and dedication to sports development, and remains active today in sports, and most of all, his support in promoting the importance of regular physical activity and exercise. Lisa Osifello, Tavuli Sports.
And that brings us to the end of this week's Tavuli News and Current Affairs program. Thank you for joining us. I'm Jeremy Gual. Thank you to us and see you at the same time next week. That's bye for now.